In 2025 alone, we did more than 50 AI audits. So our AI audits involved identifying the key business stakeholders, interviewing them, and using the interviews to map out the key workflows within the business. From the workflow maps, we could then pinpoint the key areas where we could leverage AI and other automation methods to either unlock new revenue generating opportunities or cut costs in some areas. So, this AI audit is a time consuming process because all the interviews, all the workflow mapping, the presentations, that is time consuming, which means that there's a high cost for the end client. Over the last few months, I've been able to develop this tool that allows me to automate a large chunk of this audit process while still keeping the human expertise and the human insights in key areas to make sure the quality remains high. So when we onboard a new business, the first thing we do is we have a quick meeting or quick call with the key stakeholders to identify and map out the structure of the business and see who the key stakeholders are. So I've created a dummy business here. Let's say after the meeting for our Q1 AI audit, we have the meeting and then identify that these are the key stakeholders, as we can see in this list here. So these are the key stakeholders: the CEO, COO, sales manager, recruitment manager, and HR director. For each one of them, I'll then go into it and create the interview script for that stakeholder. This is just an example. So we have the interview, the questions. Obviously, we dig deeper into each of these questions. These are just guidelines and the guide. But now, instead of having a human carry out this interview, we can just give this link to the client, and then they can just do the interview themselves through an AI voice agent. And what this does is it saves us time, and that means we can obviously make it cheaper for the client because they're using an AI chatbot and not a human on our end. So that's one of the advantages. And the AI chatbot records the whole interview transcript, which can then be used in the next phase that I'll show you later. I know some people still want to speak to a human, which is completely fine. I understand that. So we also give you the option to have the interview with a human, and we just paste the transcript from the call. Yeah. So now let's go on to the next bit, which is, I'd say, the fun bit. So after all the interviews have been done, we start the mapping process, which has a multi-agent system that's going to start to turn those conversations into workflow and process maps. So if you click on view results, we can see that in this example, it was able to create 3 processes from those conversations. This is just a demo. Typically, there's a lot more examples, workflows. So let's say we got the first workflow. He was able to give me a description of this process, of this workflow, create a diagram automatically from the workflow, and highlight the automation opportunities and automation considerations or risks that I need to consider when I'm designing the automations for this workflow. And this is all editable because we still have a human review this entire process. It just saves us a ton of time when we're doing the audit process. Okay, so now the workflow has been mapped, we can use a different agent to map out and identify the key automation opportunities within the workflow and create a development proposal for each one of them. So for the development proposal, we have the current bottlenecks, the solution overview, the detailed proposed solution, the return of the investment description, which contains the investment cost, the annualized ROI, the payback period, and then further questions that people may have. And then we also have this rating, the business impact rating and the implementation effort rating. Now, something that a lot of people miss is the AI education readiness and the data infrastructure readiness part of the audit. Because there's no point having all these fancy AI agents, fancy automations, when the people within your business are not willing and able to use these tools, or you don't have the data security, the data APIs, the data access to be able to leverage the AI agents. Because if there's no data, there's no APIs, there's nothing you can do. You can have the most advanced agent, you can't do meaningful work without having that infrastructure, the core infrastructure built. So this is something that we also assess from the meetings. We also create a plan to improve this within the business, within our workflow, within our report. And we also create this map of data sources, data sinks, which we can also modify before sending to the client. And then finally, we create this presentation, which has this matrix, impact versus effort matrix. So we ideally want the no-brainers, which are the low effort, high impact automation. So maybe this tends to be, maybe the business just doesn't know a SaaS product that's already been built exists, so they can just basically get a $20 a month subscription and save thousands of dollars a year on a thing. The major plays, those are typically things that require custom built solutions, but can have a very big impact as well on the business. So that's how we divide the opportunity into 4 quadrants, and then we use that to prioritize them in the implementation roadmap that we also have here. And then at the end, we can also download the PDF, which we can obviously edit before presenting in the meeting, but it saves us a lot of time in the process. So if you're a business that is looking to find opportunities where AI can be used, and you're looking for a proven, cost-effective solution, then just reach out to us and we can do this whole process that I've just showed to you and give you reliable results, high-quality results, and then we can even do the implementation step afterwards, because that's where we specialize as well. Because if we build this, we can build most tools that you need for your business. On the other side of the spectrum, if you're an entrepreneur that's looking to start doing these automation audits for businesses, these AI audits, then reach out to us as well, because we can give you access to the early, the beta version of this tool that you can then use and leverage to speed up the process for yourself and leverage our insights in your own business. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, comment down below, and I'll see you soon.